Hi Gemini, and welcome to your reading. Okay, it's my first time recording on YouTube, so bear with me. I'm letting with you here. That being said, let's get into your reading. What does Gemini need to know? Gemini to know. What does Oh, Spirit. Let me see one moment if there's anything in here that's for you. Side message, keep it, side message, keep it, side message, side message. Relevant. One, keep it, message. Class 2. Wait, which one? This one? Okay, so it's that one. Okay, just for clarification, even with my own personal readings, sometimes Spirit does have a side message, but I'm not doing that now, being that I'm just starting out on YouTube. I want to find my natural rhythm first before I start doing side messages, so most likely I'll be doing those beginning of next month. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know? What else does Gemini need to know? Get these in order. Start get that. Add from full. Those two. Okay. I'll just scoop all these up and also get the one that flew. Oh, okay. Don't need this one. Don't need it. Wait. Is it main or side message? Main. Okay. Don't need it. Need it. This side message. Need it. This is main. And main. I'm gonna go here. Okay. Okay, so Gemini, so let's get into your reading. See what you have here. And excuse the fireworks in the background. My neighbors are enjoying this holiday. Okay, so you have the Sensual, the Ace of Water, 2 of Earth, 9 of Air, Union, the Crone, 7 of Earth, and Emotion/Intellect. Overall, this is good. You're in a place in your life where you're furthering your education. This could mean various different things. For some, you're furthering your education when it comes to employment. You're seeking further education when it comes to employment. You're seeking out a mentor or a guide to assist you with your spiritual journey. if you're looking to enhance your psychic development, you're finding different courses that you can take, but not so much as online, like it would be a course where you're actually interacting with other people. The kind of information you're looking into, like the kind of knowledge you're seeking to gain, could be various different things. It all depends on your current situation, but overall, Gemini, you are trying to further your education in some area of your life. You're seeking someone more knowledgeable than you. And it's coming across you're willing to be a student and learning from a master, because you're admitting what you don't know, and the desire to learn and understand. I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it, because Spirit is giving it very strangely. In a sense, you don't know what you don't know, and you're seeking out someone more knowledgeable than you, just to get access to information on the information you don't know, that you don't know. And I'm saying information on things that you're unaware that you don't know. As far as the energy around you, what are you hearing? Emotional stimulation. You are the energy around you, you're dealing with matters of the heart. And I'm hearing that you're making conscientious decisions. You're aware of how the choices you make not only affect yourself, but how they affect others. It's so strange. You have a newfound love of life, but it's not stemming from a person, it's stemming from your intellect. Like, in a sense, you're becoming emotionally fulfilled and sustained due to the mental stimulation that you're about to receive. And if you do have other people around you, yes, they are picking up on that. You're finding good balance between work and responsibilities. Now, if the information you seek deals with work, you are finding a good balance between your work goals and your personal goals, in the sense of what's healthy and what's right for you. You're not letting work overtake you and leaving your own personal needs for when you have time for it. However, if it's for those of you where it's the other way around, where you're balancing your work responsibilities with what you're trying to do or what you're trying to learn, which falls on the more personal side, even though for some I'm literally hearing it's a newfound reason to live. So for some of y'all can be taking it to that extreme if it really is something that gets you up in the morning. But at the same time, you're being realistic and balancing it out with your responsibilities with life, whether it be with work, household chores, taking care of the kids, if you have any. You're maintaining you're maintaining a perfect balance. Not only that, you're working within your limits. There's only so much time in the day, and it's like you're the type of person where you do a little here, you do a little here, you do a little there. Like you set time aside every day for what it is that you want to do, while putting your responsibilities first. Or you have a time limit for your responsibilities. Okay, now I'm done for the day with for all of this. Like if you work a 9 to 5, I'm only doing this from 9 to 5, and after this is whatever the fuck I want to do. Nothing work related is interfering. And that's what plays out for a strength for you. You're compartmentalizing your life very well to manage your responsibilities and your personal goals. To be able to learn what it is you want to learn and focus on things that you particularly want to focus on, that's important to you. And in this present time, you are receiving illumination. I'm hearing biased opinions and ideology are being shattered. You're developing a new way of thinking, born of mental stimulation and being challenged in what you think and believe. I do get the sense that there is some mental conflict, because some of the beliefs that are being challenged are things that are actually important to you, and you've held on to. For some of you, it could have been years. But with what you're learning now, as it conflicts with your old way of thinking, you're learning to let it go. And receive the information you're being given, because it's helping you view things in a different light. Now, based on your current energy, and the energy around you, there are 3 paths or choices that you will make. Now, like I said, these are just based on the current energy within you and around you. At any point in time in your future, there may be a 4th or even 5th option that presents itself. But like I said, these are just the 3 main options that Spirit is making you aware of, based on the current energy that came out. And the first action you will take is you received a union. So instead of challenging your old beliefs, you're merging the old with the new and finding not the middle ground in between. You're receiving the lesson of the past beliefs, of the old beliefs, and merging it with the new. You're understanding how those thoughts served you back then, how they may be hindering you now, and understanding any growth you may have already made. The more you change your way of thinking, being more open-minded, more considerate, more willing to accept the fact that you may have been wrong on certain matters, you're starting to see things more objectively than you have been before, because you're not afraid to challenge your own beliefs, learn the lessons from them, and merge them with what it is you're currently learning now, for a better understanding overall of yourself, of others, of the world you live in. Not only that, but for a better understanding of what it is you're focusing on learning or doing. And like I said earlier, for each of you, that could be something different. Whether it be work-related, spiritual-related, related psychic abilities, or just enhancing your understanding of health and nutrition overall to eat healthier, be healthier. It applies to so many different things, so take it as you resonate for whatever it is you're trying to do in this present time. Now, as far as the next path you can take or course of action, you have the Crown. Now, the Crown is someone who is very knowledgeable and wise. But at the end of the day, she is someone who goes against the grain. Often misunderstood, so with this coming out, if you choose to pursue what it is you want to do, there may be external conflict, misunderstandings, miscommunications, people questioning why it is you're doing what you're doing or learning what it is you're learning, especially if it's spiritually based. And not to say that there's anything wrong with it, it's just I'm feeling it for that in particular. Some may be questioning why you're making such a drastic change, like you're behaving differently, you're talking differently, you think differently. But it's not that you're changing into a different person. It's more of you coming into alignment with who you really are and what it is you really want to do. And not everyone is understanding of that. And with the Crown coming out, it's a reminder that that is okay. Sometimes you have to go against the grain. Sometimes you have to walk alone. Sometimes you cannot always seek understanding or wanting to be understood and accepted by others if you're going to continue with what it is you're here to do or what it is you want to do. Because the Crown does actually speak to both sides. If you want to be who you want to be, if you want to do what you want to do, if you want to learn what you want to learn, you have to make a decision with this path of learning to accept and be okay that not everyone is going to agree with you, not everyone is going to tolerate this change, not everyone is going to be welcoming of it, and that is okay. You know what's meant for you, and if those around you have a problem with it, then it might be your time to move away, as you may no longer be in alignment with them. And that does apply for those, whether you're spiritual or not. If there are people around you that doesn't understand why you're learning what you're learning, why you're doing what you're doing, why you're focusing so much on the thing that you're passionate about, if they're not accepting or understanding of it, that is okay. But it may be time for you to move away, because not everything is meant for others to understand. Sometimes some things are just meant for you to know, for you to understand, for you to feel comfortable with, regardless of how other people feel. And the third path or course of action that Spirit says you may take, you have the 7 of Earth. With this card, you're not focusing on external factors. You're not focusing so much on what it is you're trying to learn or do. It's more if you're going deep within yourself, and it's a time of self-reflection. Like you're still learning or doing what it is you're still learning what you want to learn. You're still doing what you want to do, but with this course and path, you're integrating it into yourself on a deeper level. Fireworks. Anyway, you're integrating the new information on a deeper level. You're not solely trying to understand it on mentally. You're trying to figure out how this new information applies to you, how you can use it to your benefit. And at the same time, you're disconnecting. You're disconnecting from old beliefs, you're disconnecting from old traditions, you're disconnecting. I'm hearing you're disconnecting from the internet. And with this card as well, it does speak to disconnecting from technological devices that keep you distracted, and become more rooted and grounded in nature. So for some of you, that can be literal. Even if you're not going outside more, you may be disconnecting from social media. You may be disconnecting from internet. You may be using your devices less often than you used to, whether it be a phone, tablet, laptop. And you may not even be aware of it. Yeah, you may or may not be aware of it, but you're doing self-reflection, integrating the information that you're learning on a deeper level. And you're connecting it to all aspects of your life. How best it will serve you in all areas, not just taking it in for why you're learning it. You're taking it in, applying it to all areas of life. Because you're understanding that all information you learn is connected in one way or another to the things you do in different areas of your life. But regardless of the path or course of action that you choose to take, what you can expect over the next few weeks, you have emotion and intellect. You're bad. And I'm hearing you're balancing your emotional reasons with your intellectual stimulation and understanding. Your emotions are not getting in the way of what it is you're learning. And your intellect is not overruling or diminishing the influence of your emotions. Okay, in a sense, with whatever it is you're learning or doing, there is an emotional attachment, there is an emotional component apparently. Because the more you learn, it's not just challenging you mentally, it's challenging your emotions. Like, you may be reacting negatively emotion-wise to some things you're learning, because when it challenges your old beliefs, it's like, how could that be wrong when it served me so well in the times of X, Y, and Z? But from an intellectual standpoint, you're not diminishing your own experiences. You're just looking at them more objectively with the information you've learned, and understanding that yes, it serves you during this time, but how is it also toxic? How is it also unhealthy? How is it also unrealistic? How is it also unreasonable? How is it also unfair? how is it also the cause of some of the situations I went through? If I didn't think or behave like this back then X, Y, and Z wouldn't have happened either. So yeah, whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you're learning, it's helping you understand yourself on a deeper level, as well as your past experiences. And like I said, whatever it is you're learning, you're doing, it could be work related, it could be related to family, friends, it could be related to your health, it could be related to your spiritual growth and development, even psych development. Whatever area it applies to, you're taking that information and integrating with yourself and learning to do better and see things more objectively as you go and as you grow. Okay, let's clarify this real quick. Okay, let's see. Clarify the spread for Gemini. Anything else that needs to come out? Okay, it's only 3. Anything else for Gemini? Pretty much your reading was more straightforward than the earth signs. Is that it? Okay, no more. Okay, and I do not look at the cards when I'm placing them. I'd rather spirit guide my hands tell me where they're supposed to go. Being said, okay, this hasn't necessarily happened before. Apparently this card is supposed to clarify both the 7 of fire and the emotion and intellect. And like I said, this typically doesn't. I was gonna see if a different card would come out for emotion and intellect, but Spirit saying, "Don't you dare! Don't you dare!" Yeah, your reading is very straightforward. Okay, clarifying the Ace of Water, you have Triumph. Whatever it is that you're doing, learning, it has definitely breathed new life into you. Even people around you, they've never seen you so adamant, they've never seen you so more determined, they've never seen you so passionate. And with Triumph here, it's like you are determined to be successful. You are determined to learn what you can as fast as you can, but not to rush through it, because you really want to know what you don't know. You truly believe that what you're learning will better your life in some way, shape, or form, and for the vast majority of you, that could be true. Like, it will lead to some improvement in some sort of improvement in your life. Excuse me. Whether it be of health-wise, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, when it comes to your work, when it comes to your relationships, this will, whatever it is you're learning or you're doing, it will lead to a huge benefit in one or more areas of your life. I'm also hearing if you choose to take the third path, it will definitely benefit you, not solely in one, but in all areas of your life. The only thing is, it won't be to the same degree. It wouldn't be to the same degree. Meaning, if it improves all of your areas of your life, it wouldn't compare to how much it would influence or impact only one area. Like if you applied it to only one area. Not to say that one option is better than the other. It's just that if you learn to apply to, that's just to say, if you apply to only one area of your life, you will experience tremendous growth and development. Whereas if you apply it to more than one area, or at least 5 different areas, the growth and progression will be slower because you're spreading the knowledge out more in different areas, but it's still going to benefit you. And then we have the Two of Earth being clarified by hope. With this one, is more of words of encouragement. Don't give up, because like I said earlier, you did find the perfect balance between your responsibilities, between what your personal goals and your responsibilities. There are days when it can be hard, where it seems like it's a struggle, but with hope here, don't give up. You are on the right track. Little by little, you're gaining more progress. Remember, the journey is a marathon, not a sprint. You do only what you can handle at any given time. Don't push yourself beyond your limits. I didn't want to say it, but you know what? Spirit saying, don't push yourself beyond your limits, or you will falter. And then with the Crone, you clarifying the second choice or course of action. You have Harmony clarifying the Crone. Okay, so yeah, with the Crone, you're more likely to move alone. But with Harmony here clarifying, they're giving not so much as a warning, it's more of don't be so quick to cut people off. Over differences of opinion. Don't be so quick to cut people off over differences of opinion. If someone disagrees with you or wonder what it is you're trying to do, or why you're pursuing what it is you're pursuing, it's okay to explain it to them. It's okay to clarify to them, even though if they don't agree with you. It's okay if y'all have a difference of opinions, different in beliefs and different ideas. Sometimes differences are not a reason for unnecessary conflict. So for those who don't understand what it is you're doing, you don't have to cut them off. It doesn't necessarily, Spirit saying, doesn't necessarily mean that they're not in alignment with you. They may not be in alignment with you, and in some instances, it just may not be for what you're doing. Just may not be for them, and that's okay. Learn the difference between who is no longer aligned with you and who is just asking to gain wisdom and understand why you're making this change. clarified for the universe by the universe. And I'm not surprised. The more you disconnect from the technological and social world around you, the more you connect with yourself and your higher power. Now, for some of you, this can mean God, this can be the universe, this can be spirit, this can be the divine spirit, this can be your higher self. Whoever you consider your higher power, you are connecting more deeply with them, the more you gain a better understanding of yourself. You feel more how connected you are to you feel how connected to the people. You feel how connected you are to the people that walk beside you. I mean, the people that are in your energy, the people that you associate with, and how they have influenced your life as well as how you've influenced theirs. You're beginning to understand that nothing takes place by coincidence. That you are meant to do what you meant. That you're meant to do what it is you're doing. You're meant to learn what it is you're learning and apply for the greater good in your life. And when you can, help improve the life of others. Overall, this is a good reading for you, Gemini. Whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you're learning, not just going to be beneficial to you, but also for the people around you. Sorry, just takes. I realized I took it off camera. But if you can still see it, before I close out your reading, at the bottom of the deck, you did have Scribe, which does fit with the overall reading. Scribe is someone who takes down notes, someone who takes the scribe in a sense is not a direct learner, but he is someone that takes down notes and absorbs information. At the same time, being that this could actually represent you, because you're the one that's learning something. I'm learning something new. This card actually has a dual meaning for you and the people around you. Starting with you, because this is your reading, Gemini. Whatever you do, make sure the information that you're learning, you obtain it from an unbiased source. Someone who actually is knowledgeable and know what it is you're talking about, not someone who's just talking good game. I'm talking good game, and can potentially scam you because you think they know what they're talking about, that you think they know, that they're fully knowledgeable and qualified to teach what it is they're trying to teach you, but at the end of the day they may not be. So make sure you learn from someone who is reliable, who is experienced, and can back up what they say or what they're trying to teach you. And on the other side of this, the other message that is being presented, if you seek to speak to others and tell them what it is you know, like the information you learned and shared among others, be careful about who you share this information with, because like I said earlier, not everyone is going to be accepting of what it is you're learning or what it is you're doing. There are some people that may think it's wrong, so choose your words with care and how you explain it to them. And even if they don't understand, it goes back to what I said earlier. Don't be so quick to cut people off. Spirit did clarify, don't be so quick to cut people off just because of a difference of opinions. You can be friends with somebody, you can still be fine with family, even though you have difference in opinions or differences in beliefs. Anyway, Gemini, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do hit the like and subscribe button, as there will be more videos to come. And that being said, I will see you in the next one. Bye.